Hey, what's up, guys? So, yeah, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. new this week, episode 7, The Writing on the Wall. I'm gonna stop snapping. So, yeah, a really good episode. Really loved this episode. Had a lot of good, and had a good story and a lot of information to it. Had a good side story, and it was just overall a good episode. A plus, by far. 5 out of 5. S.H.I.E.L.D. S.H.I.E.L.D. badges for sure. I really did love this episode. So yes, I think I'm gonna start off with my top 5 moments. Usually I do top 10 moments, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but now I'm gonna do my top 5 moments because I felt like I can really just do my top 5 moments and just really narrow it down a little bit. So yes, all right, I'm gonna start off with number 5, and number 5 is that killer from the last episode who tattooed on himself who's making the alien drawing is killing people who are other Tahiti patients. Oh yes, mild spoilers if you guys have not seen the episode. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, this was like the main thing. This was like the main story of this episode was Coulson finding out what the writing on the wall actually meant. And this guy, right off at the bat at the beginning of the episode, he meets this one chick who I gotta stop snapping. He meets this one chick who is actually another Tahiti patient, and he kills her and starts drawing on her, and makes the science and everything. And so yes, it was very interesting to see that sort of thing work. I gotta stop snapping. So yes, now number 4 would be that Coulson goes crazy after the flashbacks, after he sees the flashbacks, and then the alien is over 1,000 years old, and it's as old as older. I think she said it was older than the pyramids. And it was really interesting to see Coulson go through this time thing, go through this brain scanner, after he sees all this stuff happen, and he went crazy, kind of, not really. And he just goes and saves and goes to that one dude, because there's only 2 survivors left. And he goes to that one dude's house, and then, he has a good fight, except it wasn't a really long fight. And Mac was going to kill him, and Sky was going to shoot him. Mac was going to shoot him. This guy had an icer at him, so, but yeah, it was pretty epic. Alright, so, number 3 would definitely be the whole flashback things, because I feel like that was really cool. I really did like that part of the episode. It was just pretty freaking cool when you got to see Coulson doing everything that he was doing, and you saw all that happen. It's just like, whoa, man, I can't believe they erased this from your mind. But it was just really cool to see all these patients first come in, and they're all fine and everything. And then, as time goes on, they get crazier and crazier and crazier. And then you saw Coulson looking at himself getting taken away. And it just, it was just crazy. But that's kind of what this was about, it's craziness. Alright, so number 2 would be the ward is on the run, and he talks to White House associate after he goes back to this one place. And he kills his guards, and then he saves that White House associate for Coulson. And I felt like, you know what, you're not a bad guy, but you're kind of an anti-hero. You can be a good guy, but you don't know whose side he's really on. And after this episode, I believe he's going after his brother next. And he got his beard all shaved. He's got kind of a buzz cut, it's just a buzz cut. And yeah, it's going to be pretty cool to see them finally meet after all this time, because they really haven't got time to meet. So yes, now number 1 would be that they finally figured out what the alien writing was, and that it is a city, and they have all the pieces together. Now, a lot of people, Coulson made a big speech at the end of the episode where he's like, you know what, guys, a lot of you guys know that I've been doing some crazy crap. Look, it's not, look, I'm not crazy anymore, but we figured out what we are doing here, and this is what we're doing, and there's a big blueprint of the whole map of where they're going. I kind of felt like, that the playground thing where his son was playing. I was like, you know what? What is that? That's a little weird. I thought they would have destroyed that anyways. But then Coulson looked at him like, oh, that's probably gonna, because I could see some writing in it and stuff like, oh, maybe that's it. Maybe that's how the guy made that, got out his addiction from doing that stuff. And he saw it and was like, wow. So yes, this alien was really going in depth to find out what this thing was. I thought it was going to be like like a Nova Pro. I thought it was going to be on Xandar or something. You'd be like, whoa, no, it's not going to be that far. Because I thought, it looked like that. I thought it would be like that. But I guess that's not the case. So yes, and then that's alien writing is a city, and they gotta need to find that because it's gonna be a huge thing. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty epic of a season for what's left. I'm really hoping that the next week's episode, I don't feel like they should follow it up anymore. I think they can do something different. And I do have a hypothesis I guess how the ending is going to end for the next week's episode. My guess how the ending is going to end is the last scene, where we saw Ward shave his beard and everything, and you saw him skull sky. That kind of scene, is when Ward meets his brother. I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to go down. It's a big guess, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to go. Next week's episode is going to be freaking awesome. Because I believe they're going to be breaking into Hydra, I believe. So, yeah. Good episode. Writing on the Wall was an excellent episode. So, yeah. I'll see you guys next week. Alright. Oh, yeah. And please check out my Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 3 review. I really want you guys to check that out. I just really do, guys. So, really appreciate it if you go in depth. And, so, yeah. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.